Hi, Jan at JDK Counseling here. Happy 2021. We have finally turned the calendar from 2020 to 2021. New Year's time and these first couple weeks of the new year are often a time of sort of fresh energy and excitement of a fresh start and plans and making goals, setting intentions, New Year's resolutions, making little tweaks to lifestyle, sometimes setting really big goals. Um, and some of that is still happening. And the reality for a lot of people too is that even though it is a new calendar year, there's really still a lot of holdover from the year that just preceded this. And so it doesn't quite have that oomph of a fresh new year. And for many people, the externals and the realities of our daily life are still what they were in 2020 as we all work to get through this time. And coming on a year of the pandemic is really starting to impact a lot of people in terms of the exhaustion of dealing with this and all kinds of losses that people have had. Anger and frustration that in some cases is not terribly far below the surface, in other cases that has exploded onto the surface. So I think the first thing is to realize that it is going to take us a while as we're still working our way through this and still experiencing the trauma of all that has happened in 2020. We're not through it yet. We certainly know that. And it is going to take us a while to heal from the trauma of this. It's going to come with some work for all of us. I found a quote that I'd like to share with you. I really don't know who the author of the quote is, but I want to read it to you. And it says, "Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, no trouble, or no hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart." That's a big order, to be in the midst of all that we are going through and still be calm or peaceful in our hearts and in our actions. And I know in 2020, just about every person I've talked to, and myself included, has struggled with really strong emotions and strong feelings, and sometimes, relationships that need some repair. People have worked hard to keep relationships intact. There's a lot that we're going to have to do as we move through this. But this peace quote, I think, is important because what it says is that in the midst of all of this, human beings have the capacity to heal, to be resilient, to work through these things, but it's going to take time and hard work. And there are ways to heal ourselves and to heal our communities and families and body, mind, and spirit. There are ways to do this, to claim our hope, to claim our calm, our resilience, our power, our own internal strength at the highest sense of that. And so over the next few weeks, I'm going to be talking about some of these things, managing some of the strong emotions now that people are really starting to feel, coping with some of these, calling on our best and highest selves to get through this in a time where it's feeling like we don't have a lot of reserve left because people are tired. If you need some help, some either therapy or some coaching with this, you can certainly call someone like me or email me at jan@therapysecure.com. There are people out here who can help, whether it's a little bit of coaching to get through the speed bumps or some therapy to help deal with some of the trauma and the losses and all the changes that have gone on. So here's to 2021. Continuing to dig deep and find our strength, our calm, our resolve, and to do what we need to do to heal ourselves, to heal relationships, and to move forward in our best, most highest, most whole self as we move into 2021. Thanks all. Take care. If this would be helpful, please share it with someone. And I'll look forward to talking with you next week. Bye bye.